Ritristo here, and I like to roam around. I am in Xitaihu, near the lake in Wujin, Changzhou. And a lot of times China has the rep of having some funky architecture, and I'm actually at the Science and Technology Park in Xitaihu. And this place, I think, has some of the weirdest architecture in Changzhou. So I'm just going to take a walk around and look at things. Not much to really explain. The one thing to keep in mind is China's basically going to stop building stuff like this. Partly because it's gotten unpopular, and to the point where the Chinese government is now actually mandating stricter architectural guidelines where no more basic experimental stuff. And so, like, a lot of, at least speaking from a Changzhou perspective, a lot of what's being built now, look at these crazy angles. A lot of what's being built now are these sort of sleek, almost like glass and steel towers, where nonsensical stuff like these multicolored pillars and, you know, that just, in the design lines and stuff, as I said, this is very much going to be a thing of the past. Now, the Changzhou municipal government is also dumping a lot of investment into this part of the city. Right now, there's not a lot here. What you see in the background is the science and technology, the actual park. What we were looking at was more of just the retail area of it, and like in a lot of places, a lot of retail spaces, most of it's empty. A little bit of a ghost town, but there are some small little restaurants here, and Xitaihu, while it's being developed, is still very much underdeveloped. And so when you get by the lakeside, there's not a lot of restaurants at all. There's just one Lanzhou Lamian noodle place. And the times I've stayed down here, if I want to eat out, it's just that one noodle place. And so, but the other thing here is the lack of infrastructure, right? It's like a 2.3 kilometer walk out here. And part of the reason why I came out here was not to film this video, but more or less to come to the grocery store to get stuff like bananas, food, like easily eaten food that I can have in the apartment that I'm staying in, so I don't have to eat Lanzhou beef noodles all the frickin' time. And so, as I said, you can see some spaces opened, and then places like this where there's nothing there. Alright, so not much more to say, but I am going to begin my trek back to the lakefront so I can put my groceries away. At least I didn't buy anything that could perish like cheese. Weather is very nice. We're very much getting back to spring now. There's more of the actual industrial and tech part. So here's where I will leave it. Well, thank you for watching. And if you're a wanderer like me, until next time, safe travels.